This episode is brought to you by Edgar's All Industrial Services. Are you looking for flooring and tile, cabinet and countertops, maybe some concrete and framing, or electrical and insulation? Hit up my boy Edgar at Edgar's All Industrial Services. He's on Facebook. And also hit him up at 806-544-0371. Let him know it's the JP Lopez Show sent you. Once again, on Facebook at Edgar's All Industrial Services, 806-544-0371. His promise is simple. You dream it, he builds it. Hit him up, show him some love.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
It's the JP Lopez Show.
Welcome back to the JP Lopez Show. What up? Dude, thank you guys for coming out to the live show. I really honestly was afraid that I wasn't going to have no one showing up because I'm a realist like a motherfucker. So I knew I was going up against the Tech and BYU game.
Yeah, sure.
And then the 49er game. There's a shit ton of 49er games in this. I mean, and 49er fans in this town. So I really thought, like, fuck. Okay. And then when the guy tells me that we're at capacity, I was like, no fucking way.
Yes, sir.
And then I know I kind of pissed some people off because this lady came up to me and was like, hey, I bought some early tickets and I didn't even get a table. And I'm like, I apologize. We'll figure that out on the next go around because if it makes you feel any better, I don't even have a fucking table. Yeah. Walking around with my head cut off, and then I realized, oh, fuck, I don't have a table. And it was already packed. What'd you take from the show, bro?
I mean, I feel like, well, when did it end up starting? Like 8 p.m. or like?
It started at 9.
Yeah.
9?
Right
Okay.
at 9.
So I want to say, I got there whenever, it wasn't Sweats, it was the black guy, I think Kendrick.
Kimothy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got in right after he basically ended. He like was at the end of telling his first joke or like his last joke, and I want to say that's when it was like probably the most packed.
Okay.
Yeah. He brought the house down.
I think he was the second one, right?
Yeah. If I'm
So
not
you
mistaken.
missed Hado on that. Yeah, it was just him. So yeah, you
Oh,
got there.
Dang, I'm sad I missed him too because
Yeah.
I've been wanting to see him live for a while.
He killed it, bro.
Yeah.
Hado fucking killed it.
He said it was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt like it was pretty packed as soon as I got there. It was probably like 9:30 or 9:20 or so.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more towards 10, but yeah, it was very packed. It was beautiful. I loved it.
Thanks, man. Thank you,
it
man.
was-
Thank
it
you
was
for
dope.
coming, bro. It meant the world to me to see you there. You and Thomas. Sorry, guys. I've got Spirit back on.
Yeah, I'm Spirit Television, videographer, photographer, editor, promoter, artist manager. Do a lot of things. But I'm based out of Lubbock, Texas, born and raised.
And they can reach you at spirit.television?
Yeah,
right?
Spirit.television, and then I have a Facebook. It's called Bear Entertainment, but it's it's part of Spirit and all that.
B-A-R-E or B-A-E-R?
B-E-A-R.
Oh, I'm sorry. B-E-A-R. Yeah, okay. So the animal Bear Television. Okay.
Bear Entertainment.
Oh, Bear Entertainment. Sorry. Yeah, man. I wanted to get you back on because it was Sweat took over the episode and you had like 10 words and I was like, fuck, we got to get him back on, man.
I think it was meant to be though.
It was, man. It really was because Sweat had a life story that he had to get off his chest, and it worked out. It really did. But just to show gratitude to you, I wanted you back on.
Well, I appreciate that.
Have your own episode.
Welcome back.
Thomas, man, how'd you like the show, bro?
I was very drunk. No, it was amazing, bro. I'm a proud brother. I was telling you before the show when I pulled in, I thought it was a damn concert. I was like, "What the heck? Look at all these cars!" But it was amazing, brother, to see, like you said, a diverse group of people, and me walking just through the crowd, seeing, you interact with people. It was a beautiful thing, brother. And to hear some of the comments you were getting, that you weren't going to hear, but I could hear. They're talking about how the venue hadn't been that packed in a long time, and the bartenders are like, "Man, we're making some good money." It was just cool, brother. I'm proud of you, but proud of the show because I tell you, dude, I can see big things happening. You bringing on these artists and people from representing. It's cool to be a part of it, man. So thank you for having me out there.
No problem, man. And I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank y'all both for going, man. I appreciate that. I'm thinking about 2 live shows a year. I don't know when will be the next one. It'll be this year. Obviously, a bigger venue, but we got to figure out seating.
Yeah.
I totally appreciate people standing for the show, but also it'd be more comfortable if everyone had a seat. So we got to figure it out. See a venue that we can seat at least 300. Even if we don't sell it out to capacity, it seats at least 300. So
you need to get a dance floor when Rafa's on there. It makes me want to dance when he's up there.
I know, man.
That was an amazing one,
Dude. He's got a following, bro. Like when he comes on, he fucking is electric.
That's how my dad used to tell, like, around family, his jokes, and he has a good punchline. He has good timing. Rafa's cool people, man.
He's very electric, man.
Yeah, very.
Love to spotlight him and Hado and Curtis.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for Laugh Hub City, Kimothy and Sweat. That dude, fuck. He was like, all right, they're giving me the green light, but I'm gonna stay on here. So you knew he was having a good time.
Oh,
you knew he was fucking feeling it.
Yeah.
So I mean, thankful to everyone that came out once again. But dude, I wanted to really get into like your story, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what elementary school did you go to?
Went to Cooper North.
And then you went to Cooper Middle School?
And I went to Laura Bush and then Cooper and then graduated early.
But Laura Bush is a feeder for Cooper, right?
Yeah.
It's like the second part or whatever.
Yeah, there's second middle school.
What did you do in like middle school? Did you like wrestle, sports, or band? Or?
No, I was never really too much into sports. I mean, like, I think I got out of like athletics like second or third week because they're starting to do all the football stuff, and I was like, yeah, no, this ain't me. But like 6th grade year, I think it was their first year. They had like digital art at Cooper, and I took that. Took it all 3 years in middle school. So that was like.
But 6th grade, you had already, because you said the story the first time that you had already like found your grandpa's camera and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was already before, or that was after?
Yeah, that was way before that because I was doing YouTube, like just posting random stuff before that, and then. Before I like made my own channel, me and my brother had like our own little channel, and we would post like 3D, us playing 3DS games, but we like record on our phone and then put the 3DS in front.
Oh, okay.
And then just like
did y'all pop off or not really?
I remember one of the videos got like 2K, and then like yeah, but no, I remember they were like decently good because they're like Resident Evil walkthrough. Like the walkthrough type videos, so like it would gain just a little more attention.
So how does that feel? I don't have a video that's got 2,000. I got a short YouTube Shorts that's got a couple thousand, but not a video for 2,000. How like legit as a kid? How does that feel when you see that type of shit?
That was like one of the first few videos, I guess you could say, that was like, oh, okay, I can, or like we can do something maybe.
Like motivating, for more.
And then also, my uncle, he makes YouTube videos. He was pretty successful for a while, and that also motivated me early on.
What did he do?
Just like art, drawing videos, like people drawing, and then like would just do audio over it and just describe the person or a story or something like that.
That's cool, man. Thomas, are you YouTube heavy now or not so much?
Now I am. I used to I won't say when it first came out, but it took me a little bit because I'm old school, so I wasn't so quick to adapt to it.
What's your algorithm show you mostly now?
Comedy. I try to keep it at comedy, and on my YouTube, a lot of or your show and shit like that. And I still fuck with beats. You know what I mean? I don't really write as much as I used to, but stuff like that. But a lot of comedy. Man, I look at all sorts of shit on YouTube, bro. I'll look up old school mafia stories and just the shit that I see on Facebook too. I'm old head. I still mess with Facebook a lot. So if I see a random story that it catches my attention or something that I saw as a kid, I'll go straight to YouTube and look up and get the behind the scene details.
Find a full video or whatever.
Oh yeah, so that's kind of so I fuck with YouTube a lot in that aspect, but also I mess with it for to learn more in the lawn service game.
Yeah,
and I'm not the most mechanic. I'm not I'm not the mechanic type of person to work on things, but I've met people that have helped me. And with videos, it's taken me a little bit. Like I say, I always joking to say I'm on the spectrum because it takes a little bit to click with my ass. But after 3 years, I'm like, oh, that's what that video meant.
Like YouTube, legit taught me photography.
That's dope, man.
And my algorithm is still heavily photography, heavily fucking fragrance. All the fragrance influencers, I watch them, and still fuck ton of podcasts because I'd rather watch the podcast than listen to it. So I subscribe to a bunch of podcasts on YouTube.
Okay.
Which I know I can just hear it, but I'd rather watch it for some odd reason. But I ask you that because when we were coming up, and if we had, a source like YouTube, I don't think we would have fucking done anything with our lives. Like legit, really and truly, man. So it's a new fucking day, and I'm trying to just understand the new generation because here I am talking shit that, they're fucking lazy, blah, blah, blah. But, it was someone that pointed out to me, he's like, maybe they're not lazy. Yeah. Maybe they figured it the fuck out.
Yeah, some of these.
So that's why I'm asking all these questions, man, because, like, if you had a YouTube channel early and it popped off and you have us freaking dudes, like, old men trying to pop it off and it didn't, and y'all are way successful than us at an early age, I'm like, fuck, man. Mm-hmm. It's a new world, bro,
Yeah,
like, sure. Kids will watch, like game streaming videos all fucking day.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And
that's crazy.
The guy on the other end, the channel is making millions of dollars just streaming fucking video games.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
I'm waking up at 5 in the morning and shit.
Here I am calling this kid lazy and he's fucking making way more money than I'm making. Shit. Yeah. So, yeah, that's just... you're doing YouTubes as a kid. It's in your head to continue, or
yeah, always was doing I have them all privated just because they're for me truly at this point. But you can see me grow up.
Yeah,
from middle school through everything. Because for a while, someone told me to start vlogging at school, so I just started vlogging at school. So I just have.
And with your phone?
No, just I brought a fucking camera to school just every day. Yeah. People knew I had a camera. And then whenever I got to high school, there were these type of videos just going a person would go around school and just do something and it was when TikTok started popping off and when it was a little bit after 2020 and even before then. It was just these type of videos where, you just go around school. For example, I would ask people questions, but I'd be mumbling, so I'd be like, "How are you?" Mm-hmm. And I was just and
then it taught you to fucking.
But then then I would just do little bullshit like that around school. And
you purposely were mumbling.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Do you have a specific genre type? Are you comedy or is it more documentary?
That's definitely what it was. That's definitely what it was intended for. Comedy. I've always loved trying to make people laugh or just little stuff like that. If you've seen when people go out in Walmart and do stupid shit like that, that's the type of stuff I like to do, but I don't like to do it have it affect the other person,
Yeah.
I'd rather pretend to fall and then, record it and then have the people's reactions, if that makes sense.
I've seen some of those videos, and a lot of those videos, the kids making it deserve an ass for
Oh,
it
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
that-
motherfucker. So I get what you're saying. Dude, I'm telling you, man, if they had YouTube when me and Thomas was in middle school, fuck, dude. Can you imagine?
I'd be in jail.
And a lot of times, I did a lot of vlogs a long time ago, probably like more than 10 years ago on YouTube.
Yeah.
And the vlogs, when you're recording them, you're just not doing shit. But then after you edit the video and it's like a pretty cool video and people are like, man, that was pretty fucking cool. And you didn't really do shit. You just showed your day. So that kind of got addicting. But then all the editing and all the video, you're like, fuck, man, I'm out of memory everywhere on everything. So I fucking love YouTube. I love YouTube.
And I wish I would, got into it for a while. I was starting to do, it was about 15, 20 years ago now. I would do funeral videos. A lot of people in my family were always passing away. And they would always come to me. Back then, I think I used Windows 7 or something like that. Or
You put them in the clouds.
yeah, I did, right?
You would put them in the clouds.
Played Bone Thuggin'
Theo's
Harmony.
already looking over us.
Saw Bone.
And I
See
was
you at the
Uncle Charles,
crossroads.
y'all.
Oh, shit. They're all, mira, Tomás.
He came Bone Thugs in church. fool.
I'm gonna miss you, Granny. But I would do a lot of videos, and they were, looking back, they were laughable, but because I think it was Windows 7 or Windows 10, I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was one of them that you can, it was the new technology, you can make it to where it blends in.
Yeah.
And I would stay up for hours, and I actually still have some of the videos, like when my dad passed away, January 9th, it always pops up on my feed, my memories, and I always have to check it out because it's just pictures of my brothers and my sisters and my dad and all his women that he had, but went through all 25 of those bitches.
Yeah, I'm keeping it old school as much as I can. I print every fucking photo that when I go on vacation, when we go to Eric's for, anything.
Yeah.
Pictures of friends that randomly go we hadn't seen in years.
Yeah.
And then the live show, like I print everything. So whenever, my time comes, I have actual documentation of my life.
Yeah, that's
and
cool,
I think that now if like let's just say Google were to crash or YouTube were to crash, everybody's shit. I know a girl that was crying on social media. She's like an influencer. She was crying because she got her Facebook like deleted. Yeah. And she was like talking all this shit how all these pictures of her kids when they were kids and young and little, they're all gone now. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck didn't you just print those?
That's true, yeah.
But, I mean, people don't fucking do that no more.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what would you do with a printed picture, right? Like, you ain't got no use for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wanted it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we grew up doing that. Yeah. Imagine taking, what was it, those disposable cameras?
Yep. We had to take them to
and
the
it
stores.
had like maybe 24 pictures in it. Imagine taking that, paying whatever the cost was, $10, $12 to get them all developed, and like only one good one.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't fucking see what was in it to submit them or whatever.
Your fingers over the flash and shit. Yeah, I think with technology though, it makes a lot of things accessible for the youth that our brains probably couldn't comprehend. Like you're saying, when we were younger, imagine what we could do with all the technology. I jokingly was telling you they have porn in the palm of their hands, literally, where we had to sneak magazines, and if we wanted to look at pictures, we'd have to hang them up on the walls in a room. So I think with the
hairy ass bush.
Oh yeah, penthouse baby, penthouse.
We didn't know what a shaved pussy was when we were kids. Fuck no.
You taught me all the bad stuff. I always blame you. And shit.
But yeah, imagine that. Imagine us being kids and having access to porn. When did you become aware of porn? I'm sure you were young as fuck, bro.
Yeah, early on.
Would you say elementary or middle school?
No, I don't think I was in elementary.
Oh, so you...
For us, it was elementary.
Yeah.
Second grade and shit.
When you...
No, yeah.
When did you search porn?
Oh, it was maybe like 5th or 6th grade.
So elementary. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude. I mean, a kid in fifth grade. Fifth grade, me? Fuck, bro. I, I'm talking phone would have been taken away and destroyed and
I'd have viruses all
destructed.
over mine
Yeah.
and shit. Trojan warfare or whatever it could.
I'm not even fucking lying.
Yeah.
And just I don't know, the trust or I mean, maybe just not even really knowing now. But that can't be the process. Like I mean, if you're searching it and you're finding it,
Yeah.
it only digs a rabbit hole for you, right? To go further
Yeah,
or look.
yeah. The ones that seeds planted, even my daughters they'd tell me that their friends were showing, and I'm like, dude, that's crazy shit. You know? What
And
I mean?
how old were they?
They were like junior high. Of course, they went to O.L. Slayton.
Yeah.
I said, my bad. Shout out to the hood. Oh well, baby. But yeah, I just think being young, I think so. There is some genius to their madness that maybe that us old heads don't always understand. But I think, in my opinion, with my kids, that y'all are able to adapt to shit a lot easier.
Yeah.
And I think because technology's there now, especially with Chat GBT 23, whatever you call it, you can. It's just so easy. And then you have people like me that still use their kids to put my password in the phone for me. So, but yeah, I think with you are able to learn more probably.
My son is graduating tech, and his girlfriend is a student too. And they came home or to the house after first day of school this week, or was it last week? It was last week, right? Anyways, they came home and they said that, every class, first day, every class was, we got Chat GPT filters, so don't even think about, cheating or whatever. And I thought to myself, man, like, here we are saying, like, well, there's Chat GPT, you could cheat your way. And then now they're like, well, we've got filters for
Yeah,
that.
they adapt to it. Yeah, it's
So
true.
there's just going to be all new ways of fucking cheating, I guess. I don't know. But
That's the world with the AI, man. Even not to get off topic, but you being an artist, how do you feel that AI can make art with
make me say whatever they want me to say. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's
brother.
scary.
Or even with your wife being an artist with drawings and paintings, people can easily just on their computer have AI create something and they try to sell it. It's like it takes away from a lot of the work, the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into your craft. You know what I mean? And that's just because little bit that I see happening on the internet, and it makes me think like, will that affect people, or do you think
That's when you just need to adapt.
right? It's part
I
of.
mean, I've been
adapting?
using AI with music videos for like 2-3 years now.
Oh, really? That's what's up. So, how do you incorporate to, like, I guess, your music? Videos.
Either I'll use a still shot and I'll widen it in somewhere,
Okay.
or it'll be like a flash of frames, and it'll just be all types of different scenery.
Oh, that's so you do music videos for like different
do
type
you-
of artists?
do you use AI video
No, I use it
for the stills?
I use the video or photo still frame from
Yeah.
each
Yeah, that's
video.
dope. Okay.
But
yeah.
have you used AI in the video at all? Like,
Yeah.
You have?
Mhm.
And that works out too?
Is
And
that
it looks real?
Sometimes
Like
it looks real,
believable.
sometimes it's just like, okay, cool.
what basically Adobe Effects is, or is that kind of like
No.
AI is kind of above that now, right? And I only know that because my daughters. I'm old, so.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like above it?
So is AI? Excuse me. Is Adobe Effects kind of the same thing as the AI that you're talking? Is that the similar type of effects, or? See, I know nothing about AI. honestly.
No. Yeah, no. Yeah. No.
No. Okay. In short terms, no.
Yeah.
All right.
Because like on Photoshop, they've already integrated like AI in it, so like a Chat GPT type thing. Like you type in a prompt and then it will like add on to the picture, remove whatever you want or whatever.
Okay.
The NIL deal's going on right now. Did you know that there's an AI clause in all this paperwork, like the contracts? Did you know that? So whatever they get from, let's just say tech, whatever NIL money they get, and then they hit the transfer portal, tech still owns the rights to use them in AI.
Their imaging, really.
So tech could make an AI commercial, and it's like you said, you can make the AI do whatever the fuck you want it to do, and then use that for tech. So,
As long as they own the
long
rights.
story short, I can use any of these athletes that have got an NIL deal, make them say whatever they want to say, that I wanted them to say, or promote anything that I want them to promote, and then sell that video off or whatever. And these kids can't do shit about it because they signed the contract and they took the
They
money.
didn't read the deal.
Yeah, yep.
It's fucking nuts, man. Like,
I guess that's why they.
Read your contract.
Yeah, I was about to
but-
say it's why they
okay,
probably
but
need agents
read the,
now.
Read the contract, right? I get that. But think about it. Why the fuck would you put that in the contract? These kids, you know what I'm saying? We've come to a fucking time and period of in our timeline that's important. And of course you should have read your contract, but who would have thought to put that shit in the contract?
Mm-hmm.
These masterminds are fucking
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean,
smart
they're
as
not thinking
fuck.
for this year either, you know? They're
Yeah,
thinking for-
yeah. I mean, it's scary as fuck. It really is. But
AI.
it's the new wave, I guess, and it's only gonna get even more scarier. I'm assuming.
Well, AI has grown so quickly in the last 5 years or so. It has.
You can go out there and record a music video, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't like any of the video, but you like the song, right?
Okay.
Can you put any AI video with the song? Like if you wanted to. I know you might,
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't do it.
but you could, right?
Yeah.
Ain't that scary? Like,
Not to me because if you just merge a bunch of AI clips together, like, it won't be good. You
You'll
know
be
what I
able
mean?
to tell in the quality.
but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm thinking. You know, like, what's that artist that had the video where he was giving the devil a lap dance?
Sam.
No, it was
Little Nas X.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Have you seen that video?
No, I never.
So
watched
he comes down a stripper pole, and seating at the end of the stripper pole is the devil, the actual fucking devil, like red devil horns, everything, and like he starts stripping, like giving him a lap dance. What I'm saying is like, you could do some shit like that if you wanted to, right?
I mean, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's scary as fuck. And you sign an artist and you put that in the fucking small print, and then let's just say you want to fuck them, like you want to get money, like
Yeah.
money is your main objective, and you put the video out, like what the fuck? Like, sorry man, you should have read the contract.
I mean, it's a new form of blackmail, I guess, in a way.
I guess,
Because you
right?
see what Taylor Swift a few years ago when she sued, when AI was, I don't know if y'all would see on the internet when they would show her like in a sexual position, AI with the Kansas City
Oh,
Chiefs.
I
logo.
saw that.
She
yeah.
she wound up suing, insert name there, to get that all off the internet. Now she has the power and the pull to make an impact on that, but that's what they were talking about. That shit was about to start coming, and you see it. They've actually, I don't want to speak out of place, but it's something about like they reported a software where they can generate fake images but of younger kids and stuff, and that's been going on. And so I see the benefits and the stuff in AI, what it can bring, but just like in anything, there's going to be some bad shit, and the wrong people get their hands
just
on it.
using it for pure evil.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's it's what can you do?
There's pedophile software, bro. For real? Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
making kids naked and shit.
Well, yeah, I don't try to watch so much news and CNN this or Fox News and that, but it's on stuff like that to where they're trying to pass bills to like prevent
You
that.
got to be.
Oh, yeah, bro,
shitting
it's-
me, man.
Well, shit, every day, just in Lubbock alone, every day you see somebody being arrested for that, and it's like it's just crazy. And then people, getting back to the social media thing, there's people that have made their pages famous by chatting with people online, pretending to be underage, and they meet up and humiliate them online and sometimes hit them and shit. Well, there's been cases where the person that was there to meet up with somebody shot the person because they're attacking them. So, social media brings out the
That's
craziness.
fucking
Oh, yeah, it's
nuts,
crazy,
man.
bro. It is crazy. And so me being older, I'm aware of it. So I know I try to limit myself on the
But what's the law? Like, you have child porn, right? What's AI? It's not real.
right. And
So then there's a gray area for law there,
I think,
in my opinion,
right,
because it's not real.
Right. And I think they're trying to make it as is real. Like if you're having images of that, why would you have those images? So, but yeah, it can be a dangerous thing. Of course, they said computers in the 80s were going to be dangerous, and in a sense,
That's why I totally respect not so much celebrities, but even just public figures that don't post any pictures of their children.
Yeah.
Like any.
yeah.
And like not even the back of their heads. You just know they got kids, but they never post pictures of their kids. And I commend that because now knowing what I know now, that there's these fucking softwares out there, like fuck, dude.
For a long time, I didn't post the girls on Facebook when I was younger, or if I did, they were babies and stuff. But I was self conscious of that just because it's unfortunate. man.
Fuck, dude. That's so gross. And like
Yeah, this world's
the
crazy.
mentality of the software developer that's like, hey, this is a money grab. What the fuck, bro?
Oh yeah, it was crazy. I was thinking though, I was like talking about the 80s, and I was like, he was born in. He's like 80s is far off to you, I bet. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
21.
21? Damn, I remember those days.
Yeah,
Son of a gun.
we've got a 19 attached to our birthday.
Yeah, dude, I'm
This kid's
ancient.
in the 20s.
Dang, that's-
So, what's been your most favorite artist recording, or just collabing with in general?
It's so hard because I've just been able to work with so many artists the last couple of years.
But which one stuck out the most?
There's this artist from Florida called Red Glock, REDGLK. That was a pretty cool one. He got a decent amount of motion or whatever if you want to call it that.
What stood out the most though? Like of your work. Just the ideas behind, I guess, the video. You did a video shoot for him?
Yeah, we filmed a music video in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just cool. Also, did his first interview.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he flew, or he made the way from Florida to Oklahoma City, or is Oklahoma City a hub for hip hop? Because a lot of y'all post here in Lubbock post like y'all are doing shows in like Tulsa or Oklahoma City and shit. Is that
Oh, I don't.
is that where it pops off?
I haven't seen no one post anything in Tulsa, but I mean it's been growing. I mean I went there like last March and really tapped in with this venue. The owner, he's like 23. He was able to buy it from this guy that owns like 7 businesses, and was just like, this one's failing and I'm losing money. Do you want to buy it? Type shit. Paid him off slowly. Bought the venue. Is it a hub? It's definitely becoming one. I can see it.
Dope.
But going back to the regular thing, this guy I know, one bandy, he put him on to his like a birthday bash show thing, and that's why he was there for the weekend, and we just happened to make a music video.
Nice.
Are you familiar with Two Tone, the guy that closed out the show?
I shot his first music video.
Oh, you
a couple
did?
years
So
ago.
y'all have collaborated before? That's badass,
That's
bro.
dope. Yeah.
We're talking about doing something again soon. So
Yeah, I hope y'all do, man, because he's quite the talent, man.
oh yeah,
Yeah, he's badass.
he's dope.
Yeah, he's pretty dope, man. The Divine Saint, I like his shit too, man. That fucking Anne Frank Coochie Stank's pretty fucking catchy. It stays in my head all the time, man.
I like that.
But Thomas, do you think that You would ever see yourself making another video, rap video?
Sometimes you know, then you know me, I'm an overthinker, self-doubter, and I need to grow out of that shit. I'm too old, but if the right, so that one that,
But there's no growing out of Christian rap.
yeah, and what it was is it was a message. So at the time, you know, I knew I didn't want to call myself a Christian rapper because I was like, you know, I'm just, you know,
But you also didn't put it out there to like make millions.
right. It was more of
You
a
get what I'm
message,
saying?
yeah,
And
because it was really,
fucking awesome.
and I appreciate that. I still appreciate the love I get from randomly. I'll get it. You know, someone will share it, and it brings a smile to my face because I really thought at that time if one person can relate to it, and I've actually interacted with a few people, some family and some just people that went through a divorce at their time or went through what I was going through, and they can relate to it, and I can sleep at night knowing that, you know, I like that. But to answer your question, if the timing was right, I've thought about getting it back in the studio. I have a lot of stuff written that I never put out, you know. It's still part of like a testimony type of thing, you know, stuff like that. But it was a blessing for me because, I lacked confidence in a lot of things, and I still struggle sometimes with it. But when I do get feedback on that, I love it, you know what I mean? Or when sometimes I'll share the song with you guys, or Puga had never heard that song that I did the video, and then the other one I never released. You know, and just the encouraging words I get from it. Yeah, I'm glad I did it though. I really am glad I did.
Yeah, I would like to see another one.
Yeah, I need to, man. And,
for real.
And the people that you brought on your show and that I'm starting to see, yeah, dude, I'd love to tap into. I can't remember, somebody was, we'll get in the studio. My brother Drewski Cut, shout out Drew. He had some people and he was like, bro, we'll get you in there. So he actually did a hook on one of my songs that I did a video. It was just a verse I did, but it was about burnt bridges, and he's the one that's singing the hook.
Who, Drewski?
Drewski,
Yeah.
On
That motherfucker got pipes, bro.
Oh, yeah,
he can
does.
sing.
Yeah, he does, bro.
It's fucking nuts to see that motherfucker sing some like R&B shit. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's why I wanted him on that hook, man. Because I've always been able to write stuff, and I've never been one to. I've thought I maybe wanted to kind of do what you're doing at your age, being a manager type or a writer or behind the camera, but I never had the. I smoked a lot, so I didn't have the mental capacity to put it all together. But it's good to see some youth doing that, man. You know, I wish we were at Covasso's many years ago, and they started with the first like digital stuff. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
But they had the first kind of
Well, it was called the School of the Future
School-
and shit.
yeah.
We had like video announcements
video
in the
announcements.
morning
So
and shit.
that TV show, and so it's kind of what LISD grew into. Kind of started at Covasso's, and I kind of wish I could have did that, but I played sports. And my brothers were like, you got to choose this or that. And then eventually I just chose to smoke pot all goddamn day and didn't do nothing with it. But
You know, sports took us quite a long way
Yeah,
in our
yeah,
life.
yeah.
But I think about what if we went to the creative side, like
Mm-hmm.
put our foot in that whole video announcement type shit and became like broadcasters or fuck, who knows?
well, because the talent you have now, we all saw that in junior high. So, you know, imagine if we did tap into it. But it was, you know, we did do the sports. You know, same thing with me in high school. I did 1 year of theater arts, but I
Yeah.
had to choose between that and wrestling. And, you know, wrestling was real big for me. So it sucked. But that's why when I see you putting comedians on, I was like, I miss it because I did a little bit of improv, and it's fucking fun. You know what I mean? So to see that you're giving those guys a shine, and a lot of them do their own shows and stuff, but to see them as excited as they were at your show, you know, some of the comedians, they were like talking to each other in the back. I was drinking, and they were just talking about, man, this venue, you know, this is a crowd. It's awesome to see that, man.
And I think too, man, I think my next live show, my portion of the live show is going to have to be totally different. Okay. It's going to have to be something original, kind of like how you said, maybe some improv sketches or some shit. It's going to have to do that because I kind of think that we lost the crowd a little bit when the live show came into play. And it made me understand that, yes, they're there to see the live show, but they are also there to be entertained.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good point.
it's got to be like bam, 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 like no slow parts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that on the next one, I'm gonna have to figure out something, somehow, some way that my portion of the live show is gonna be like maybe sketch improv or something.
And you know a few
Like
people.
a bunch of skits.
Yeah.
Like the first live show, Mr. Is and the
Bulkster.
Bulkster. Like I think if we would have hammered home that type of shit on this live show, would have even been a bigger home run than it was.
Yeah, it was good though. I know, like I said, I was cheering. Just I'm a fan of the show, obviously, but I had a few drinks in me, so it was good to see you and the Pendejos up there. Though.
Yeah.
You and Big Eric was feeling great. It was good. It was good to see that though. But I'm glad. Shout out to those guys because they've been doing it for a while. But to see them there to support you and the show was dope, bro.
Yeah,
It was real dope.
It was a thankful moment of showing how blessed that I am,
Yeah.
and all the hard work and efforts that I've put into this. It resonated and it showed, and I think it bled out through me. So,
And it's not just your old heads that are there. You see the younger people out there, some talented
Yeah.
people. I think that's this last season of your show. The people that you've brought on, whether it's through Ish or you've met through whatever situations.
Yeah.
It's dope. Because even my daughter Genesis, I always tell her, I was like, tap in with the show, and she's busy as shit. But there's so many talented people out here.
Yeah.
That have it in the palm of their hands. And just get out there and network with each other. And I always try to, when he has somebody on the show, I always try to go to their page and check it out. So before you leave, I got to get into your information, man. I love.
I always think about that too, because you hear a bunch of podcasters where they talk about, like, mostly podcasting that I listen to is all comedians, and they talk about they have some of their best friends that are more hilarious than they are, and they could care less about doing stand up. So there's a bunch of like talented people musically, stand up comedy, everything, that are not even tapped in to anything. It's just something that's in them. When they fucking shine, they shine, but they don't care to show it off, I guess.
But the cool thing though is when you given a spotlight, there's somebody, maybe it's one person out of the hundreds of people that are going to watch it, whether it's weekly or monthly, maybe one of them be like, man, I want to get out there and because it's a lot of people I've talked to, like my little brother Drew, he's funny as shit, but he's talked about, man, maybe I need to start writing again,
Yeah, I talked to him and he said that he wanted to do some stand up.
And that's, I hope that inspires, even with your photography. There's a lot of people that do photography, but I hope people don't hate on each other. And why not pick each other's brain and grow to see Lubbock really, the community grow? You know what I mean? Like I can see the comedy scene growing. You see the podcast scene growing, but seeing your name attached to something that sells out like that was dope, bro. You know what I mean? Because I'm still on a high from it. And what's next, right? And that's where you keep grinding, keep collaborating, meeting new people, new opportunities, meet the right people, and you keep growing, bro.
Yeah. So
Fucking love you, man.
Spirit, man, what led you into videography for like rap videos or
well, 2020 COVID, I just started making music myself for fun, and then it just led me into a rabbit hole of Lubbock artists. And then
if I got like $200 to my name and I wanted to make beats, or let's just say beats,
okay,
can I do that or no? Do I need a little bit more money? I'm talking like a kid that's listening that really wants to start doing some shit.
Trying to think of how much FL Studio. Well, there's this program called FL Studio. There's like $100 one.
There's no phone apps though.
No, there was called. I mean, there's this one called BandLab. I don't personally use it a lot, but I know a lot of artists that do use it.
Do y'all still use the Fruit Loops?
Yeah, Fruity Loops.
Fruity
FL.
Loops? That's what it FL.
Yeah.
That's what
It's just shorter for you.
my little cousin, Big C, man. Shout out to Chris. He had a connection that would get him all that stuff for the hookup price.
For real?
Yeah, that's how he would. It had all the what do you call them? Not attachments,
Like
plugins.
effects.
Yeah, effects and stuff like that. So shout out to
I
Big
think
C.
they are called plugins.
Plugins,
right?
right? And the double taps. So Big C used to, shout out to Big C, man. I love him. He's down in Dallas now, but he used to mess with Zayn Up and Ville and the stuff like
okay.
that.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did that Hub City stuff like that. So I was just on the side. You know, I didn't understand it all. He's the one that recorded me, but I haven't been in the studio since then. So it's been forever. I just thought I'd ask because Fruit Loops. I remember they talk about them. My ass was always thinking of the cereal.
Yeah.
But
So going back to this question, bro, like there's phone apps that I can buy and make beats and
Yeah.
and then upload them
free.
to whatever program
oh, okay.
and then doctor them there.
Yeah.
You just got to be in the know, or
No, I mean, not even. You just go on your app store, you can search up BandLab, and then it's completely free. You can start recording with your headphones.
really?
Yeah, if you have your Apple headphones, you know, with the little wire and all that,
Yeah.
you can start recording on those if you want to.
Dope, dude.
I'm gonna get back at
$20 or something. You know?
Yeah.
Really?
What's you were thinking about a program and that was $100. What program is that one?
It's called Fruity Loops or FL Studio. Yeah, I love it. I use it to this day for fun. But go back to your original question. Yeah, back in 2020, just lots of artists. Well, it started with this. I want to say it started with this guy named NPZ. Went to Cooper, and then AP 2 times, and then just rabbit hole got deeper and deeper, and just the artist friends had artists, and then they had artists, and then they knew people.
Do you
and
think
then-
you've made a name for yourself already?
I mean, yeah.
People want to reach out to you to make their videos?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope, man. That's dope.
That's awesome, bro. Like legit. I wouldn't mind collabing with you for a commercial for the next live show. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like a legit promotional commercial. I think that would be dope.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
I would love if you end up doing like a improv skit or whatever.
Yeah.
I would love to also probably possibly be part of that.
Okay.
Cause I love just coming up with things like off the spot, like all the like when I'd be doing my YouTube videos, like out in public and type of stuff like that. Like, I mean, like I would think of the idea, but like everything else that I would say was just off
Off
my
the dome.
Yep, just improv.
Thomas, can you imagine if we did improv?
You me with Chris Farley and stuff, and oh yeah.
What are you doing when we were drunk at Easy's?
Oh yeah. Oh bro. Remember when you used to tackle me to the fits?
So I remember that differently. I remember Thomas, we'd be, dude, hammered.
Yeah.
Hammered. And it was always in Thomas to just make the crowd fucking roar. And yeah, he made this fucking trick that was pretty much every time we hung out, he fucking did it when we were wasted. But he would haul ass straight to a chain link fence and then kind of like front flip into it to where his back lands flush into the fence.
Just someone's random fence.
And I couldn't tell you how many fences Thomas has fucked up doing that fucking.
Say no to drugs, kids.
Well, it wasn't even drugs.
No, it
was
wasn't.
just
It was alcohol. Yeah, say no to Southern Comfort on a Friday night. Those are some good times. They built my character. But yeah, man, I'd love to see y'all collab. And like I said, I'm gonna do some research. I'm an old dude, but I'll check out your stuff. I try to support. I've come on the show many times, and my little brother knows Ville, and there's people. And I like his music, man. He's done some amazing stuff. So I've followed him over the last few years, and so I like tapping into the newer music because for years I didn't tap into the newer scene. I was kind of stuck in my old ways, listening to Tupac and Eazy-E and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I love to check it out. So do you still rap or not rap? Do you still make music?
Yeah, we're fun.
Okay.
But yes, we're fun.
Do you ever collab with anybody? And can you see yourself taking it serious? I know right now you're saying it's for fun, but would you see yourself trying to do something with it?
To be a producer?
It just depends. Like, I mean, even right now, I've been for like the past year or something, I've been putting this project together, but
Okay.
I didn't produce anything off of it, or I think I'm gonna end up having one track that I produced, but it's just an interlude, so it's not like nothing like too absurd or crazy. But just found a lot of producers I like. Told them send me beats. Have a lot of beats I'm sitting on, and then I'm just finding artists that I think would go good with the beat, and then giving them the idea.
I'm gonna start DMing me. But, hey, bro, I stood up. I'm gonna send you all my tracks, bro. You're gonna be like, bro, you're too old. Just don't look at my hairline. No, that's dope, bro. I continued success, man. I hope I hope the right people tap in with you, and yeah, never know. I might hit you up if you know somebody that knows beats. Because anytime I've done music, I just get them off of the internet, the free beats, and never intend to try to make money off of it. But I would love to support local too. There was a couple of guys that my cousin was connected to that they would do their beats, and I think I bought back then they would sell them like 3 for $75 or something, and it was kind of cool, just being a part of that scene. But yeah, that's cool, bro. Keep tapping into it.
Is there anyone that you've collabed with that has like popped off?
I mean, oh, duh. There's this female named Zaminzo. She was the first female I shot a music video for, but she has a lot of fans.
Zaminzo?
Yeah, Zaminzo.
She's a rapper?
She's from Houston, I believe, but she's based out in Oklahoma City.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, I keep hearing Oklahoma City, like especially on social media with rap. I'm thinking like, fuck, man. There's so much talent in Oklahoma City. Well, why isn't someone popped off yet? Because I mean, there's so much shit, and maybe I'm just not in the know yet.
Recently, there's this guy named Slimy Slime. He's been, I guess you could say, like the face of Oklahoma City. There's this other guy, I believe 51 June. I don't know if he's from Oklahoma City, but I know when people like make like lists or whatever, like he's like his name always comes up in Oklahoma. Yeah, I mean it's just growing a lot. I don't know.
Do you see yourself hosting like a class or showing like younger people, even older people, how to do your craft or no?
I'm always up for consultations. Other than that, I couldn't see myself doing anything like that.
I mean, but a consultation is kind of
but
you're paying for that, right?
Yeah, but I mean it more for like okay, like we're gonna take we're gonna spend 6 weeks, go through all these videos, and you have to do type thing, you know.
So if someone's listening to this, they can tap into you for a quote unquote consultation.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
That'd be cool, bro.
Yeah. I know when I got into photography, man, I still to this day I can help out anyone that's willing to like realistically not waste my time and want to learn. I'm always down for, shooting some free knowledge. Even someone that wants to like host their own podcast, I've always been an open book. Just reach out to me and I'll fucking help you any way that I can. I've always been like that. But I know there's a couple big time photographers that I know here in town. And dude, I mean, they charge like $20 to just ask them a question, bro. And I'm thinking like, man, I get it, but I can't gatekeep anything that I fucking taught myself or learned on YouTube. Like why not fucking let the people know?
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Why not?
But that's why I'm asking.
And that's meaning more for like video like specific edits and type of stuff like that. Like what he said, I'm an open book. Truly hit me up if you need to.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Do you see yourself, Thomas, being like not someone to collab with, but someone, I guess, to have like, to consult with in anything in your life?
Yeah, I was always tried to be the helper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm all in the same thing. I'm always I don't mind sharing the knowledge that I've learned. I was blessed to have my brother Mike. He's educated, but also street, just experiences kind of taught me a way to learn some things. So I was always quick to share, but I'm starting to accept that. So not everything you need to share. You know, there might be some things, whether it's in a spiritual way that God's blessed you with, or He's trying to teach you something. I was so quick to want to save everybody, right?
Yeah,
You know, whether
yeah.
it's the ex or my friends or something, like, oh, just follow my advice. When I, in turn, probably wasn't taking time to study what was given to me, to the knowledge. But yeah, whether it was rap, whether it's in my divorce, whether it's being a single dad, you know, yeah, I think that's the purpose of it, right? We go through certain things, or we tap into the podcast scene, and if you know young kids want to know, I think it's almost like our given right. You're given right
Yeah.
to let them know, like, okay, this is kind of what I did. You don't have to give them the secret sauce,
No,
you know,
no.
but yeah, you know, I think the world would be a better place if we all could do that, you know, and just help each other. But we also got to be reminded that history has showed us people will fuck you over, you know, whether it's
Yeah.
in the music industry, whatever it may be. So you got to watch out. You got to, you know, guard yourself. But yeah, helping each other out, man. I would love to see Lubbock grow up. Growing up, it was different for me. I thought of Lubbock as a hub. It was a hub. You know, we were known for Buddy Holly, but we'd have concerts all the time, the Tejano scene. We really didn't have a rap scene.
Fuck, Tejano was big in Lubbock.
Every month we, you know, Selena, all the big stars. But now seeing the youth, you know, like I said, bringing up that kid again, Ville, and then there's a couple other kids from, I think, was it Parkway T got locked up or something like that.
He passed away.
He passed away. See, I'm old once again. So there's a couple other people that were doing it, and to see Lubbock have a kind of a name in it. You know, you have that one, you know, kid going to LA doing things, but then some of the new talent I'm seeing on your show, I didn't know about the whole Oklahoma situation, so I got to tap into that and see what kind of talent. There's a girl from Dallas, the Hispanic girl named Christina Poppins or Krista Poppins? She did a music video with Aaliyah Chavez, and so that's a connection. So it's the Fort Worth area, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she did a video with Aaliyah Chavez. She's wearing her jersey, so she's tapping into that scene up there. So I have to check her out too. I don't know if she's in that area, but I know she's from the Fort Worth.
There was
San Antonio one.
an up-and-coming artist that I think she's made it pretty big, and I'd be murdering her name. She was out of Dallas, I think, or maybe Houston, Miss something. And she
Miss
hit me
Gold?
up. Miss Gold?
Was it?
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. So she hit me up, bro. She wanted to come on the podcast and like do an episode, and I was like excited because I had saw like she reached out to me, and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in your area. I'd love to jump on your podcast." So obviously she must have Googled Lubbock pod. I don't know, but she fucking hit me up. And I was so pissed because that was right when the John Eric Studios moved from the old studio to the big room.
Yeah.
And it wasn't set up yet. And she was only here for a day. And I was like, fuck, man. And I don't know, man. I tell you that story because I would love nothing more to see Lubbock receive its flowers for being an entertainment city. Whether it's for comedy, music, I mean, everything. Because there are let's be honest. If we had a blue light, because everyone comes through blue light, I couldn't tell you how many names have gone through blue light and then they're names now. They're big names now, right? If we had a blue light for comedy in Lubbock, I mean, who's to say that somebody wouldn't be making it big if we just had that little blue light type of hub where you just go fuck around and do the open mic or whatever. I don't know.
And maybe that's what it's growing into. And we all have hopes for it. And you got to start somewhere. And to see where slow progress is still progress, man. And that's just from a person from the outside. I'm not in the entertainment and stuff, but to see it growing, and you see some of the guys doing shows in San Angelo or the Amarillo, I want to continue to see it. I'd love to see some Dallas people come to over here, you know, whether it's, so just keep tapping into it. But yeah, man, you keep grinding, man. You're chiseling away at it, and be here for the ride. It's awesome.
If I could, I mean, I come on here and I say, you know, this is fun. If I could make money off my name, of course, who the fuck wouldn't want to do that, right? But also on that note, when you're making money on your name, then your name becomes a brand. So obviously you're not just putting anyone on, right?
Yeah.
And then okay, so then you become more successful. Well, then it's becoming, well, he's a gatekeeper. You know, he's not letting people on shows or that type of shit. It's just a bunch of shit that I'd rather not deal with, you know?
Yeah.
But if it gets to that anywhere but before that, you know, anywhere after and before that, that little gray area, I would love to just stay there and make money off my name and likeness, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If it makes you content, and
Yeah.
it's the American dream, baby.
Yeah. I just don't want to become hated for just doing what I do best, you know? You get that shit? You
And
get-
in life, bro, people are going to do that. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, like-
no matter what we try to do to prevent that, they're going and sometimes let those haters be your motivators. I like to say, because no matter some things that people love about you in the beginning is what ultimately they start hating about you, and that's their insecurities.
Yeah.
That's who they are, and that just means you're doing something right. You know what I mean?
Because people that say they don't read comments, they're full of shit, bro. And I think right now the people that do comment on everything, it's all positive. And if it were to just change and like become hateful and fuck this guy, I don't know how I would be, for real. Because it's easy to say, fuck that. That's a part. Dude, I'm a person. Like I'm legit real.
Oh, yeah.
And someone throws a low blow, that's gonna hurt, dude. And you hear all these famous people talk about they read comments, even though they say they don't, and they're like, "Yeah, that fucking hurt." And you're like, "Fuck, like, damn."
Well, when you're swimming in the dough, you can wipe your tears like that Woody Harrison. No, I feel you though, because I that's kind of why I prevented myself from even doing the music, because I was an overthinker like that. I was afraid that people were going to laugh at, literally, bro. I didn't want people. It was my sister who. A friend of mine from church shot the video. Shout out to Jake Martinez. But my sister got out of jail. She was doing some time, and she randomly, I think I'd sent it to my brothers and sisters. Well, she posted it. Yeah. And then it took off, and it was great, you know. But even at that, if you can't find it on the internet, I'd have to share it with you, because Jake had, I guess he took it off or something like that. But it got up to close to 3,000, and I was happy with that, you know. But I was always afraid to do it. So the more that you're doing it, people are, not everybody's going to like it, but the majority will. And you can sleep at night with that, brother. You know, especially with your show. I don't see why people would hate on it. And some people, it may not be for everybody, but as long as you're putting out quality product, you're doing something for your community. You know, you're shining a light on, you know, talented people. So you're doing great, man.
Dude, thank y'all for coming, man. This was pretty fun. I owed it to you that I had to get you back on the show, brother.
Of course.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Before we go, man, you got any final thoughts?
Got like three or four mic drops on the way.
What's a mic drop?
Where artists, the mic is in front of an artist dropping down, and they just do like a performance video.
Yeah.
Okay. For real?
Yep.
Okay. So, like that's out in the public or out in the
No,
venue?
just out in Lubbock, just random places.
For real? That's cool. And you put that on your socials?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Not out yet, but on the way. Guapo Ashton music video on the way. It's called Spiritual Energy. It's shot out in Austin. 2 young Texas rappers videos on the way. That was filmed in Dallas. AP2 Times music video on the way. That was filmed in Oklahoma City.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you got a lot of shit going on, bro. That's awesome, dude.
K Sweets music video on the way. I don't want to forget anyone. If I did, I'm sorry. That's all.
Like your personality is like so chill and laid back, legit.
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't seem like you got a bunch of shit. Like you just fucking named off like 6-7 names. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
no, just casual week, casual month.
That's badass. Yeah.
that's cool, man.
I'm all here. I am overthinker.
Yeah.
He's just casually. I was like,
Yeah, like I don't
That's
give a
dope.
shit about shit.
Yeah,
Not
that's
me, man. I'd be like, motherfucker, I got this, I got that. 21-year-old me, I'd have been bragging the fuck out of everything. So yeah, man, I commend you, bro. Like,
yeah,
I
man.
mean, you seem older
Mm-hmm.
than what you are.
Yeah, no,
Legit.
definitely. I don't want to say like I grew up fast, but like I won't even say like my parents necessarily tried to shield me from things, but like they tried to just keep not like or like yeah keep me away from bad if you want to say.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I always found a way to not or to find the bad at
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
And I've been able to just live a lot through life. Because even when I was 17, my friend had like passed away type shit, and yeah, so just like hella shit's happened. I'm like, you know what I mean?
You've
In
seen a
these
lot of
21
shit.
years,
Yeah. I know you've seen a lot of death. We talked about that on your first episode. Kids nowadays, I mean, it's just it's a way of life, I guess. Especially if you're in the industry that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking nuts, man. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that is what it is, right?
Yep.
Thomas, you got any final thoughts?
man, thank you for having me on. Glad you came on, man. Nice meeting you.
Glad to meet you.
As always, man, be good to yourself. Be good to others. You know, it's all right to smile, and we can disagree and still be decent fucking human beings.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Thank you guys once again for coming to the live show.
Yeah.
From the bottom of my fucking heart, thank you guys. It was amazing.
It
It was a
beautiful
night.
for Lubbock.
It was a night to remember.
Fuck yeah.
I don't say that lightly. I just got to give all the glory to God, man. You know, I went on this journey for the live show, and the venue changed, and I was so close to just calling it, like, never mind. And Curtis was like, I think we can do it, man. And just based on him saying, I think we can do it, I took it. I was like, fuck it. I took it and ran with it, and it was a beautiful thing, man.
Glad you did,
It
man.
really was a beautiful thing. And I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm saying all this shit, you know, just talking out of my ass. I mean it, man. I put a lot of heart and effort into this, man. This is my baby, and I've told y'all, and I mean it. I'm not in it for the money.
Yeah.
I'm in it for the life stories. I'm in it to share other people's life stories to bring us all together. Yeah. And I know I'm heavily male guest on the podcast, but hopefully this year I get more female guests on here so they can share their life stories too. Yeah. And this is my baby. And I'm telling you all that because, man, Saturday night was fucking awesome.
Sure.
It was so awesome.
It was.
Thank
an
you,
honor.
Lubbock. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lubbock, for coming out and showing love. And I want to shout out my new sponsor, Copper Lounge. They are on the second floor of the hotel that's off of the Marcia Sharp and 19th. The address is 3901 19th Street. Stop in there, man. Have a beer. Their bourbon selection's fucking fire. The bottles of any kind of beer that you want. I mean, they're a regular bar, but please stop in there, show them some love. Tell them that it's the JP Lopez show sent you, and they will for sure take care of you and show you some love. And once again, Copper Lounge, address is 3901 19th Street. I should have Googled the name of that hotel, but it's the hotel that they're in off of 19th and Marcia, and they are in the second floor. They are my new sponsors, so I'll get you next week. I'll get the correct name of that fucking hotel. But anyways, man, until next time, guys, read some books.
Cloud City.
Hey yo, JP, tell me what's the deal? Is it real that you got the hottest podcast in the land of the trill? Then tell me what's the deal, because I really need to know it. The way you wanna show it, you rip the shit like a pro. You really should be a poet, like Edgar Allan Poe. You killing shit and they just know it. And thanks to San Juan, I got this drink, I might just pour it. Got me feeling like Don Juan, pimping shit while they hoeing. As far as culture goes, we goated, bitch, and they know it. And I don't like to bloat it, but I know that I'm goated. I know that JP is goated. And this is not a long song, cause the credits are rolling. But I'ma tell you one more time that we fucking goated for real. Best podcast for real. Man, what's the fucking deal, yeah? Like, tell me what's the deal? The best podcast in the West, man, the king of the trill, for real. Jackie, man, told him for real. What's up, JP? What's up, San Juan, man? You know where I be.